Welcome to Blaine's World, and today we're going to be talking about tools. So I just want to share my opinion on what would be a basic tools to have and own if you have your own Jeep Wrangler and you're doing your own work. If you're going to be wrenching on your own Jeep, these are some of the basics, in my opinion, to have if you're going to do some of the more basic things on a Jeep. So I think obviously you're going to need to have some sort of ratchet and socket set. Metric and standard. I have quite a few metric and standard nuts and bolts on my Jeep, so I have a pretty good set that I've acquired over the years. So I've got 1/2 inch, 3/8, and then 1/4 inch stuff. So those are some pretty basic, basic set. I do have 2 sets of each size of a ratchet. Another very important and essential item if you're going to be wrenching on your own Jeep is to have a set of Torx. So I've got a set of Torx bits that I can use in a screwdriver, and then I have an assortment of sizes that go into a socket wrench, a ratchet. Those are very important. There are several Torx applications on a Jeep. Very important to have if you're going to be doing things, especially on the exterior of your Jeep. They're all over. You're going to need some combination wrenches. I got metric and standard. Again, my Jeep has got both for some reason. Going to need an adjustable wrench. This is just a little guy. I got bigger ones. A 10-inch is pretty good to have. Allen keys, I think, are pretty important to have as well, whether that's a set for a socket, ratchet, or just a set like this by themselves. Either or is fine. Another thing is I really like having a nut driver that can go into a screwdriver, especially if you're going to be doing any work with hoses that have clamps. I like using these a lot better than using like a flathead or a Phillips screwdriver. And obviously a screwdriver, Phillips, and flathead are an essential item. So I've got, whether they're the bit style or just an actual screwdriver, either or would be fine. Another item would be to have a floor jack and some jack stands. Very important item. Got to lift your vehicle up in the air. This one is an aluminum one from Harbor Freight. I've had it for several years. It's done me pretty well, can't complain. Obviously there's nicer ones out there, but any floor jack will do. Obviously if you have a lifted Jeep, you're going to want something that can get it up in the air. So that's why I kind of chose for this style. But yep, a jack and jack stands are another essential part of owning a Jeep. PB blaster, some penetrating liquid, is very essential, especially if you have an older Jeep like mine, where you have to saturate nuts and bolts to break them loose. Very important to have. Yep, so these are in my opinion, some of the more basic items to have if you're going to be wrenching on your Jeep. So thank you for tuning in to Blaine's World, and please subscribe.